Welcome everyone. Today, we delve into the principles of a virtuous woman. But first, let's unpack what a virtuous woman truly is. She's a beacon of integrity, a symbol of strength, and a model of grace. Rooted in the teachings of Proverbs 31 from the Bible, she embodies timeless wisdom and moral excellence. Now you might wonder, how is this relevant to modern women? Well, believe it or not, these principles are not only applicable but also incredibly beneficial in navigating today's complex world. They serve as guiding lights, helping us to lead fulfilling lives that align with our values. From faith to finances, from health to homemaking, these 8 principles offer us a holistic approach to life. So, whether you're seeking personal growth, spiritual depth, or practical wisdom, there's something here for you. Ready to dive in? Let's explore the first principle. The first principle of a virtuous woman is faith. Can we pause for a moment to reflect on that? Faith. It's not just a word, it's a state of being. It's a guiding force in the life of a virtuous woman, shaping her actions, her decisions, her entire worldview. Imagine a compass always pointing north, always guiding you in the right direction. That's what faith does. It acts as that internal compass, providing guidance when the path seems unclear. It offers comfort in times of distress, strength in moments of weakness, and hope when all seems lost. It's the quiet whisper in the heart of the virtuous woman, reminding her that she's never alone, that she's part of something greater. Faith is the spark that ignites her passion to serve, to love, to give. It's the beacon that lights her way, the anchor that holds her steady, the wings that let her soar. It's the shield that protects her, the fortress that shelters her, the rock on which she stands. So when life throws its curveballs, and trust me, it will, remember this. Faith isn't just about believing in something bigger than ourselves. It's about trusting in that belief, even when the odds seem stacked against us, because, remember, faith is the foundation of a virtuous life. Next up, let's talk about marriage, the second principle. The role of a virtuous woman in a marriage is paramount. She is a beacon of love, respect, and strength. She understands that a marriage isn't just a contract, but a covenant, a promise made before God. Her commitment isn't just to her partner, but to the sanctity of the bond they share. She is a source of encouragement for her partner, a pillar of support in times of trial. Her love isn't conditional or fleeting, but steadfast and unwavering. She recognizes that love is not just a feeling, but a choice made every day. Her respect for her partner is deep-seated. She values their opinions, their dreams, their aspirations. She understands that respect is not about agreeing on everything, but about honoring differences and nurturing understanding. Above all, a virtuous woman cherishes her marriage. She works to keep the spark alive, to keep the bond strong. She understands that a healthy marriage isn't built in a day, but over many days, months, and years of love, respect, and mutual effort. A virtuous woman cherishes her marriage and respects her partner. Moving on, we come to mothering, the third principle. The role of a mother is not simply to give birth, but to nurture, teach, and love their children unconditionally. Mothering is an essential aspect of the virtuous woman's life, and it extends far beyond the realm of biology. A virtuous woman is a beacon of love and warmth, a soft place to land in a hard world. She is the first teacher, imparting wisdom and values to her children, shaping their character and their future. She is the nurturer, providing not just physical sustenance but also emotional nourishment. The virtuous woman understands that mothering is more than a role. It's a calling, a divine assignment entrusted to her by God. She embraces this calling with grace, patience, and humility, always striving to be the best mother she can be. She cherishes every moment, every hug, every shared laughter, and even the tears, knowing that these precious moments are fleeting. And in doing so, she leaves an indelible imprint on the hearts of her children, an imprint of love, faith, and virtue. Being a good mother is an essential part of being a virtuous woman. Now let's talk about the importance of health. The virtuous woman, as described in Proverbs 31, is not just strong in spirit, but also in body. Her strength comes from the care she gives to her physical health, knowing that a healthy body is a vessel for her to carry out her duties and accomplish her goals. But it's not just about physical health, it's also about mental and emotional well-being. The virtuous woman is aware of her emotions, she acknowledges them, and she manages them in a way that contributes to her overall wellness. She knows the value of rest, of quiet moments of reflection, and the rejuvenating power of laughter. She understands that a healthy diet, regular exercise, and proper sleep are not luxuries but necessities. She also realizes the importance of regular checkups and preventive care. She's proactive, not reactive when it comes to her health. Living a healthy lifestyle is not about vanity for her, It's about vitality, longevity, and being the best version of herself she can possibly be. She doesn't do it all alone, though. She leans on her faith, her community, and her family for support. She knows that health is a journey, not a destination, and she's committed to that journey. Remember, a virtuous woman takes care of her health. The fifth principle is service. Diving into the heart of service, we find a virtuous woman extending her helping hand not just within her family, but also reaching out to her friends and the wider community. Service, you see, is not confined to grand gestures. It's the small acts of kindness, carried out with love and compassion, that truly define it. Think about those times when you prepare a meal for your family, help your child with homework, or lend a patient ear to a friend in need. These are all acts of service, each one a testament of your love and care for those around you. But service doesn't stop at home. Consider those moments when you volunteer at a local charity, assist a neighbor with their groceries, or simply offer a warm smile to a stranger. These are instances of serving your community, extending your sphere of love beyond your immediate circle. In essence, service is an expression of love and compassion. It's about putting others before oneself, emulating the selfless love that Christ showed us. It's a principle that enriches not just the lives of those we serve, but our own lives as well. Service is an expression of love and compassion. Moving forward, we discuss finances, the sixth principle. The Proverbs 31 woman is a woman of substance, and part of that substance is financial savvy. She understands the importance of financial responsibility and independence and makes smart financial decisions. She doesn't just spend money, she invests it wisely. Imagine her as a woman who, instead of splurging on a fancy new dress, invests in a small business or stocks. She's aware that her decisions today affect her family's future. She saves, she plans, she budgets. She's not afraid to get her hands dirty and work hard to ensure her family's financial stability. She's the kind of woman who understands the value of a dollar and the power of compound interest. She's the kind of woman who knows that financial independence isn't about being rich, it's about being free. She's the kind of woman who understands that money isn't everything, but it's a tool. A tool that, when used wisely, can provide for her family, serve her community, and honor God. And that's a beautiful thing. A virtuous woman is mindful of her finances. Up next is industry, the seventh principle. The virtues of a Proverbs 31 woman are not limited to her home or personal life. They extend to her work, her profession, and her craft. This principle of industry speaks to the virtue of hard work and diligence. In the modern world, a virtuous woman is one who rolls up her sleeves and gets the job done. She doesn't shy away from challenges, but instead embraces them. She is a woman who works diligently in her chosen field, whether that's a high-powered corporate job, a small business, a creative endeavor, or even the most important job of all, raising the next generation. She understands that her work, whatever it may be, is not just about earning a living. It's about contributing to her community, to society, and to the world at large. She knows that her work is a form of service, a way to use her God-given talents and abilities to make a difference. In essence, industry is about more than just working hard. It's about working with purpose, with passion, and with a spirit of service. Hard work and diligence are hallmarks of a virtuous woman. Lastly, we look at homemaking, the eighth principle. It's more than just tidying up a space or cooking meals. It's about creating a haven of love and peace for your loved ones. It's where the heart of a virtuous woman truly shines. She takes joy in providing a nurturing environment that fosters growth and harmony. Her home is her castle and she is the queen, orchestrating the rhythm of life within its walls. Homemaking incorporates elements from all the other principles we've discussed. It requires faith, as she trusts in God's provision for her household. It's about serving her family, not out of obligation, but from a place of love. It involves wise financial management to ensure the home runs smoothly, and it's about health too, as she nourishes her family with wholesome meals and encourages an active lifestyle. In essence, homemaking is the tangible expression of her love for her family and her commitment to their well-being. It's a beautiful blend of all the virtues that make up the Proverbs 31 woman, and so, a virtuous woman creates a home that is a haven of love and peace. That wraps up our exploration of the principles of a virtuous woman. We've journeyed through 8 distinct principles that not only define the virtuous woman, but also act as a roadmap for us to navigate our modern lives with grace, wisdom, and strength. Let's take a moment to recall these principles. We started with faith, the foundation of a virtuous woman's life. It's about nurturing a deep personal relationship with Christ, which guides our actions and decisions. Next, we dove into marriage, a sacred bond where love, respect, and commitment are cherished. We then discussed the principle of mothering. It's not just about raising children but nurturing their hearts and minds, shaping the next generation with love and wisdom. Health was our next stop, emphasizing the importance of taking care of our bodies, the temples of the Holy Spirit. Service followed, reminding us of the joy in giving, of selflessly contributing to the well-being of others. Then we looked at finances, understanding the value of money and the importance of managing it wisely. Industry was our seventh principle, encouraging us to be diligent and productive, to make a difference in our world. Finally, homemaking, the art of creating a warm, welcoming space that radiates love and peace. Each of these principles holds a unique significance, yet they all intertwine, creating a holistic approach to living a virtuous life. Now, it's your turn. Reflect on these principles. How do they resonate with your life? Which ones are you already embracing, and which ones do you feel you need to work on? Remember, it's not about perfection, but about striving for growth, for betterment. Which principle will you apply first in your life? Share with us in the comments below. Until next time, stay virtuous.